Hi guys, I'm finally back and I have been away for a while because I've been at London Comic Con. If you've watched any of my live streams over the past couple of weeks, I was prepping for it and also at the show. Managed to do a live stream at the show, which is something I really wanted to do. And thank you for everyone who came to see me. It was incredible and I had a really good weekend. And if you check out my Instagram below, you'll see pictures of my booths, pictures of my commissions and everything. So cool. And I wanted to talk to you before I get into my video. I'm going to be painting Lars from Steven Universe, and I wanted to show you guys my new watercolour palette. I have a badge that I got at MCM, and this is a long-handled brush case, and it's got brushes in, but it also has my palette in, which is why it's a little bit thick. So you unzip it and ta-da! Now you guys might recognise my old palette. Let me go get it. My old palette with all my stickers on. Yep, this is it, and it's empty! Oh no, what happened? So I decided I wanted something that held more watercolours. I don't need more watercolours, but I also got a gift from a friend of some extra watercolours. I wanted them in my palette. I couldn't fit them in anyway, and I was planning to expand it. And I also really wanted a tin palette instead of a plastic one. Also, this was always quite wide, quite bulky. It does actually fit into this case, but it was always quite wide, bulky. Watercolours would move around and fall out, and people kept saying just stick them down with blue tack, but I just didn't want to do that. Like with all of them, it was going to take a while, so I thought I would rather just transfer to a new flat topped, because this is also like a dome surface and it was annoying to keep on a desk, and yeah, just little things like that. So I've got the exact same watercolours, and this is my new palette, and I got this on eBay, and it holds 48, I think, and it lifts out, and some of them sound a little bit loose, so I'm worried about doing this, but there we go. I don't know which ones are loose. Basically you get the little tabs and you push them over the top and they hold them in place pretty well, and I just like this a lot. I can also get little empty half pan tubs and put gouache in them. Even though it'll dry up, I'll still be able to like get it a bit quicker. But yeah, so this is my new palette, and this has little shapes for palettes, and I haven't used this much as a palette yet. I've got a little bit there, but it scratches off pretty easy. And so yes, also I have a new actual palette, which you could just see in the corner there. I've always wanted a porcelain one. I see YouTubers with porcelain watercolour palettes and it's so nice. Like the watercolour just like stays on the surface, it stays very wet, and colours show up a lot more vibrantly, and it's nicer to clean, and it's hard to explain, but there is an improvement between having it in this and having it in a plastic one. It tends to dry out and go really chalky on a plastic palette, but this has just been really nice to use. I don't know, like it's probably just all in my head, like there's nothing actually better about it, but I really like it. So I've got one of these now and one of these, and so I just put that back in. I push it in just a little bit, which you're not meant to, I don't think. You can push it in on both sides, but it's harder to get out, so I just push it in like that to make sure it's secure. And then these are my brushes, and you guys know most of my brushes by now. My newest newly acquired brushes are a number 14 round, and I've got like a liner brush there, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about brushes some other time if you guys want, but then this all just zips up, and it's great, and I can put badges on the outside. I can't put stickers on the outside because it's fabric, but I can put badges on the outside, and I've got so many badges. But yeah, so that's my little watercolour collection now. But anyway, on with the drawing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you really, really enjoy this video. I am really looking forward to drawing Lars in his new design. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched the Wanted episodes, but yeah, see you at the end, guys. Bye! So yes, I've decided to draw Lars from the most recent Steven Universe episodes, and at the time of recording, the most recent episodes are the Wanted bomb thing that they brought out this week, and Lars is now pink. For those who haven't watched it, just go and watch it. I'm sorry if this is spoiling you, but I did warn, so yeah, sorry. I've never drawn Lars before, and as soon as I drew him the first time, I was like, wow, why have I never drawn Lars before? He's so easy to draw. He's super just smooth, well designed. There's a lot of nice shapes to draw with him. But I was live streaming last night, and my co-host Mel mentioned that the reason I might find him so easy to draw is because there's a lot of elements of my own character design within him or something. She said something along those lines, and he suits my style more, so I think you'll see more Lars drawings from me. He's very relaxing to draw, actually. But anyway, yeah, so this is my sketchbook. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but it was one that I got as a gift. And it's really smooth, nice paper, and I just used a regular mechanical pencil. My mechanical pencil is a Sakura, and then inked it with the Pentel Touch Brush Pen. It's a mouthful and a half. It's not waterproof, but it's alcohol marker proof, and it's really nice to use in a sketchbook, and they're super cheap, so I recommend going and checking them out. So I decided I wanted to paint Lars, because he's incredible, and his character development in the past few episodes was incredible. Like, I was very frustrated with his character. A lot of people are like, oh, I always liked him. I'm not gonna lie, there was times that I was frustrated, but I think we were meant to be frustrated as well, because he was in some forms an antagonist. He was an antagonistic person. He wasn't very nice to Steven or Sadie or himself, and there was some development brewing, and I'm glad that we've got it in such a roundabout way. It's incredible that for Lars to be redeemed, he had to go to Homeworld and die. It's so extra. It's incredible. I love it. But yeah, I was live streaming this painting, which is why there's a few gaps in the footage, because I was talking, and I got a bit upset in my live stream last night, just talking about my future and everything. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, so I inked him with a zebra brush pen, and then went over him with watercolours like I normally do. This is the Fluid Cold Press 6x8, which is my favourite paper, as you guys know, and he was just so satisfying to draw. Holy smokes. So I drew him so much in my sketchbook that I didn't really leave space to practice out poses. So as you can see, there was just a quick one on the post-it note there. I had in mind what I wanted to do, but I wanted to draw it first. So yeah, sorry about all the gaps. There's like gaps between me drawing, but I think if I shortened it down, it would be like a 3-minute video. And it's hard when there's so few just little breaks in it, but yeah, so there I'm using my porcelain palette, and I'm about to put the first bit of pink on him. So I used my opera pink, opera rose, opera pink, I can't remember which one it is, Winsor & Newton Professional, and then a little bit of orange, and I went too hard on the orange. I can't remember, I think it's cadmium orange light or something like that, my Jasper colour basically, and I went a bit too hard and it looked a bit peachy, so I had to touch that up in Photoshop. There you go, too peachy, that's the colour I want my hair. So it's starting to look a bit sunburnt, so I tried to add more blue back in. It wasn't cooling it down, so I had to do a bit more in Photoshop. Yeah, So he was an absolute delight to draw, and I can't believe I've never drawn him before, but damn, he is fun to draw as a designer. Have I said that? I think I've said that. But if you guys like to see me draw any of the new gems, which I am planning on doing, do not worry, please leave a comment below. Tell me who your favourite was from the off colours and the trial and all of those, and I'll see you in my next video, and thank you for your patience while I've been away. It was great meeting you guys, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.